If you have photos that are portrait rather than landscape, which means they're taller than they are wide and therefore don't fit on a standard screen, video is meant to be enjoyed in landscape mode where things are wider than they are tall. Not everyone watches things on their phone. So you're going to run into problems where you've got some empty space on either side of your picture, or even worse, when you open up the picture, it's just kind of zoomed in like this. It goes to a full screen type look, and obviously that kind of ruins things. So these black bars can be eliminated. You can definitely zoom in on the picture, as I just indicated. You can crop the picture, and all of those things are done by double-clicking on the image and then going into your different options here. The first one is transform, then you've got crop, you've got the animation, which I believe we've looked at before, and colors. But let's take a look at transition first. You've got some options to rotate, which doesn't really make a lot of difference or help. You can flip, which just makes the guy do a little dance, and that doesn't really help us do what we wanted. So I'll just put that way back to the way it was. There we go. You can fit, which again, this is going to zoom in, and then even if I pull this down, then I don't get to see who this is, what number he is, and so on. So that's where scale comes in. So you can manually do this, but again, all that's really doing is just pulling in the picture, and then you're left with less of the picture. So either you just have his head and his shoulders, or you just have his arms and his jersey. So that's not really the answer either. So, of course, you can crop the picture if you so chose. But again, you're still not getting you're not changing the size of the picture necessarily, where you get it to actually fit. So what you can do, one of the things you can do rather, is you can use a similar method to what we did with our photos earlier, and that is you can bring this up to the top track, and I know it says text, but that's okay. And then you can grab one of those backgrounds. In this case, I think black would probably be the best option for that, and then just pull it down to the lower track, trim to fit, and now certainly looks well. That was kind of silly, right? I just said we wanted to eliminate the black, and I ended up giving you more black. So that's not really the best option. Let's go ahead and, sorry, it's been a long day. Let's go with these white streaks, these animated white streaks, and that doesn't fit there. There we go. And then trim to fit. So now when I play my video, he's on top of there. And another thing I could do is just animate this picture and have it start a little bit more zoomed in, like so, and then gradually reveal the rest of the picture. So that's pretty cool. Then another thing you can do with your pictures is you can have more than one picture on the screen at a time. So this might be a good solution for you as well. Now, I think all of my pictures that I have in here, oh, here's one that a student used. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to put it, I'm going to actually add another, I'm going to put it on this lower track here. Oops, and make sure that it fits. There we go, trim to fit. So right now, obviously when I play this, you're only going to see the picture that's on the top. So what I can do is go in and edit this and go back and remove this animation. I'm just going to drag this to the side like so, and then I'm going to go to the other picture, and you can guess where this is going. So if I said like I play basketball and I play softball, then you can actually have both pictures on the screen at the same time, just like that. And then just to let you know what the other items on the in this editing window are. So crop, obviously you're going to crop top to bottom or side to side. So if you want to make that fit a little bit better, you could do that. Bring this guy over some more to the side. Whoops. Sorry, I'm not moving it. There we go. And then bring her over as well. You just have to make sure you're on the right track when you're doing that. You may have noticed I had a little trouble with that. Now I still have the problem that I had before where I've got all that blank space. So I might want to create another track and then make sure that I put my my solid or my background animations under that. but you can also go in and I showed you the animation. Color keying is really only useful if you are up against a green screen or another solid color. So like I could click on this and remove black, but then it's going to remove all the black, so I don't want that. Or if I click on this, the dirt here, whoops, I keep forgetting I'm not on this picture. There we go. So I'm going to click on this little eyedropper, and it's going to get rid of every instance of that color, which didn't work too well because it removed all of her hair and face. So that's not the best option. So that really this only works very well when you have specifically taken video or photos in front of a green screen, but that's how you could remove the background and then put another background on it. And of course you can change the brightness, contrast of a photo. So even if a photo doesn't look great when you first get it, you can mess around with that and make your photo look as good as you would like to. So that's how you can edit your photos. That's how you can work with multiple photos and crop them and resize them. All of that can be done by simply double clicking and choosing the option that you want. Let me know if you have any questions.